Hello, every pony. Happy Thursday. Hello, Chris. Congrats on the first. Hello, Belle. Bello, how are you doing today? Tech, thank you for the lurk. I hope your dame's going well. Hope your day's going well. Hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I am a bit chilly and a bit tired, but we are surviving one step at a time. That's all we can do. How was everybody's weekend? I had a pretty chill weekend. Trying to think of what I even did. Yeah, the hair is extra curly. This is kind of its natural state, which I haven't been wearing it curly because I was having some scalp issues I was dealing with, which are hopefully resolved now. But I also got a hair dryer with like a little diffuser attachment so I can blow dry it and keep the curls looking really nice. So I've been using that and I've been very into it. Except my bangs, I foolishly trimmed them. Yesterday I was filming a video and I was like, oh, I'm gonna trim my bangs really quick so they look better in the video. And then of course now they're short. So when they were curled, they were like sticking up and they were these little tiny, like funky little curls. So I was like, shoot, we'll just try and straighten them today. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I even did this weekend. I got a new phone. I gave in. Who's that lady? I don't know her. Which I'm kind of peeved. So I took my old phone to a T-Mobile store a couple weeks ago. Shotgun, hello, meow. I took my old phone to a T-Mobile store. And so the main piece of damage on my phone, otherwise in like fine condition, but one of the camera lenses on it was shattered, which made it really hard to take videos and photos. And it got to a point where I was like, I really miss being able to film stuff with my phone. Like it's, if I'm making content, I really want to be able to do that. And so I had like brought it in hoping I could do a trade-in, because for T-Mobile, their like specifications for trade-in is as long as your screen isn't cracked. It's like, oh, they had like 4, of course I can't remember them now, but they had 4 specifications, which like my phone was otherwise fine for all of those. And so I like took it into this T-Mobile store, and of course I'm kind of awkward. I haven't bought a phone in a few years. Also, I don't know. I find making a big purchase stressful. So I like took it in and I was hoping I could get some money like to do a trade-in. And they look at it and they're like, all we could give you for this is like a $40 rebate towards a screen protector for your new phone. And I'm like, fuck, like I can't afford a phone if I'm only getting $40 off of it. So I gave up. And then I was having just a lot of issues with my phone this weekend and the camera being broken, and just like I have some upcoming stuff I want to film and it'd be really nice to be able to film it on a phone. So I was like, okay, looking through my budget, I can like handle monthly payments. I'm just going to commit to getting the new phone and try and be, really careful about putting the money away. So I went to a different T-Mobile store because I needed to do like different chores nearby it. And the employee there, she was so nice. She was like, I don't know what they were talking about. Like, part of the issue is I had a really cheap phone plan. So I'm on a family plan with my parents still. Thank you, parents. But we had like what was the cheapest possible phone plan at the time, which means we like didn't have upgrades included with which is fine. Like I usually like not an issue at all for me. But part of the issue is depending on what phone plan you have changes like how much they'll give you for your old phones. But even still, she was like, baseline, this phone should be $200 even at your current plan. But then she took it a step further and she was like, wait a second. Your plan is like this version, but you have all these add-ons because my family's Canadian, so we like have international texting and stuff added on. And she was like, actually, if you switch from this plan to like our normal modern version, it's only $15 more. And with the modern versions, you get like free Netflix subscription and you get like AAA coverage and stuff. And then also your phone would then, like, the trade-in value would then be $630, which would like split the monthly payments in half. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like that makes it so it's $25 a month, much more manageable for me. And so, of course, I had to, like, because my parents are the ones in charge of the phone plan. So I had to call and be like, hey, Mom and Dad, so the people in the store are telling me this. And thankfully, my parents were like, oh, yeah, that makes complete sense. Let's change to the new plan. I was really worried, though, because my dad is, like, the budgeter of the family, and he likes to, you know, go through the details. So I was really afraid they'd be like, oh, we don't want to make a change because we haven't, you know, gone through and approved everything. But they were like, oh, no, like, that makes complete sense if it's, like, the same cost and we get more out of it and also saves $600, basically. Yeah, so thank God. So yeah, I got this for such a better price than I was expecting. Yeah, I hate that phone stuff. It can. And like, thank God that one in play. I like genuinely need to write a review for her. She was awesome. She was awesome. She was so friendly. She like walked me through all of it so clearly, and she was so willing to like, you know, and like go that extra mile. And it's like technically the company is, you know, making more off of us now, making an extra $15 a month off of us, but in benefits that we get, it, you know, it balances out. So, but yeah, it was just like, oh my God, genuinely a very good experience buying a phone. And I'm so thankful for her, like, being willing to do that, saving me so much money, and like at the end of the day getting us a better phone plan, because our old one was probably like the phone plan that my parents switched to, I don't know, when I was in like high school or maybe even middle school, like that we've just had this entire time, because I don't think my dad would have wanted to change. So shout out to that lady at T-Mobile. And now I have a very nice phone with Taylor Swift. The weird thing about this, though, is it doesn't lock. So this is an iPhone. And when I press the lock button, that says, like, it doesn't fully darken unless it's faced down. Which in some ways is nice, because I do like being able to see the time. But I need to figure out if that's a setting I can turn off, because I'm like, people don't need to see Miss Swift every time they look at my phone. Yeah, I feel like I could have just sold the old phone with the broken lens for more than $40. And I'm the type of person who I literally have my old, like, this is my iPhone 9. It has a cracked screen? Oh, it does. Oh, that's why I got the new phone, because I cracked the screen. I forgot. But like, I like to keep my old phones. And if it came down to it, I would have kept my old one and like figured out a way to keep using it for something. But yeah, I'm just like, $630 off of this is so worth it to me. Not in any plans, so they don't know what to do with me. Oh, so you're just like oh my God, what is it called? When you're like something contractor, independent contractor. Do you just pay for minutes then and text separately? It's also weird though, because I'm on like the phone plan with my parents, so I can look through and see how much data all of us use, and I'm like, oh shoot, sorry guys. Sorry, that's me. I did that. Oh, I got spaghetti sauce. Oh, I need to wash this. I didn't realize this was just dirty. Just straight up spaghetti. This is so me. Getting spaghetti sauce on the white part of the fabric. Like, I mean, the pattern makes it so it's harder to tell, but I can't have white clothing because I'm gonna get spaghetti sauce specifically on it. I love spaghetti and I can't eat it in a clean way. They make money off the plan, so if you buy the phone outright, they're all grumpy. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. I did buy my last phone outright, but I mean, that was also, I bought it like through T-Mobile, so of course it wasn't an issue because I like have the T-Mobile plan. I also bought it in cash, which felt like a baller move. Can I say, buying a like it was like $1,000 having that in cash. I was very scared. But B, I felt very cool paying for an entire phone in cash. It was a different time then. I do not have that money in my back pocket to drop on a phone now. Technically on a plan, but it's the lowest plan ever. $10 a month for minimal minutes, minimal text, no data. I mean, if that's all you need, oh God, if I didn't do any content stuff online, there is a Barbie flip phone they sell right now. I would have that. I would have a Barbie flip phone and I would just use it for texting and calls, because probably every other thing I do on my phone is in some ways bad for my brain, excluding Googling. I love a Google. But yeah, like, if you don't need it, it's probably not good for us. Zoomer, hello. How are you doing on this fine Tuesday? I was about to say Tuesday. That's in 2 days. That's in the future. I had some really cute kid questions today at my job, but a lot of them were really focused on like how I got into STEM and like how I got my job. And it's always really cute getting questions like that, being like, I had really great science teachers and I was also really passionate about video editing, and that's what brought me here today. Currently icing my wrists after a whole day of crochet. Oh, I hope they feel okay. Well, obviously they don't if they're icing. I hope they feel better soon. Oh my goodness. What have you been making? Are you on like the Christmas present grind? I have bought, well, it's not even a Christmas present. I've bought one present. Collection behind goes crazy. This? Can I also show you some forbidden lore? My pile of shit behind me, including blonde wig. Oh, I need to... This is supposed to be visible. What's this mysterious object? I need to turn that on later. They're sore, but I've made... Oh, the balloon dogs! That's so cute. That's so cute. Also, Passions, hello. How are you doing today? I was gonna say I've bought a Christmas present, but I haven't. I bought a birthday present for someone whose birthday is in December. But one of my friends has a musician that they're a big fan of that I saw with them at Capitol Hill Block Party. And I saw they were touring in Seattle, and I was like, I gotta get tickets for them to go, because it was like an affordable concert. So I was like, I gotta buy tickets for them. So I bought those, and I was really excited because, like, even if I was like, you know, bring whoever you want to bring, like bring a date, whatever. So like if I don't go, that's fine. I just love people getting to see live music, and I know that they're an artist that they're a really big fan of. So I was like, this is the best birthday present for me to give. I'm so hyped. I do need a Britney doll. Oh my gosh, I find doll collections so interesting because so many people get so much, right? Well, by so many people, I mean like probably not in reality a ton of people, but they're the people I see a lot of on Instagram and online. They have these like big collections. But my thing is, I don't think I want like that much stuff. Like I love that much stuff, but I think it would scare me. And also my thing is, there's not any like one brand that I really want like every doll from, excluding the Mycene Masquerade dolls, but like that's still not like all of the Mycene dolls. But yeah, there are a lot of like, I want to get a lot of like single dolls from different lines. So like I want a Britney Spears doll, and I need more Bratz. I do have Bratz dolls, you can't see them though. That's the other thing, is there's like a whole other like 2 layers to this that you can't see. Oh, dude, wait, I can just show you guys. You guys, honestly, perfect timing for you to ask that, Passions, because I am just starting a new script. So I can, I can show you what like an early version looks like of one of my scripts, and then what they kind of turn into. I hope you all don't mind my jazz. You like jazz? Okay. Oh my god, there's the man. There's so much happening on this screen. Let's turn off my death count. This one. Okay. So I use Notion for script writing. You do not have to. This is just what I do. Because it's nice because I can have all my little folders on the side, and like my current projects has all my current stuff. This isn't gonna happen. I'm gonna delete it right now. I'm not doing that video. I just can't get it to happen. But then I have my completed folder, and it feels very good to put things in the completed folder. But typically for like writing a script, I can show you. I'm going to do a video about Holly Hobby. I love streaming in that I feel like a lot of the people that watch my YouTube, I literally have a boxed copy, like in its shipping box copy of Brat's Life that I have yet to open. That is probably next year. It's probably one of the videos I'm doing next year. I'm gonna do a video on Holly Hobby because I saw her and she took over my brain. But I genuinely just started doing a Brat's every video game video. Okay, that's gonna be amazing. Mine will be just one Brat's game. But yeah, I like go through and I figure out, I make sections for myself of what I think like each chunk of the video will be. So like its origin, and like in the case of Holly Hobby, the first dolls that were released, and then like I try and like chunk it out for myself as much as I can. And then within that also, of course, I start putting like, as I'm doing research, links to whatever is like I'm finding interesting, or I'll try and write a little description as well as like why it's interesting, working with multiple companies. So this was just me being like, oh, the company that was making Holly Hobby stuff like had a history of, for some reason, dividing up what manufacturers they were working with. So yeah, it's just like a long list of links and information at this state. And then for like, where's Evergirl? Oh, I forgot that I named it The Disappearance. For Evergirl, there was so much information that I had to go through, and I made like a timeline for myself to help me with the scripting. So that like this was just breaking down by like time periods what was happening. And for some of these, I like put links to them in the description. If you like for the Evergirl one, the link to this is in the description if you want to like read through all of this. So I made like a full timeline breaking it down. And then for the script writing from that point on, it is mostly just like, okay, trying to get words on paper. Like, so chunk it up, find all of the information, and then figure out where I plug in that information. And oftentimes I try and like also throw in images that are like relevant or will help me. In this case, I included like my little question and answer with the doll designer that I talked about. And I also try really hard and keep a running list of my sources. So as I'm writing the script, something I always find helpful is I'll put in like right away as I type, add in my like source with a link. And then at the end, once I like go through and I make the video and I actually like know what order I say things in, I'll go through and make my sources link. So yeah, I don't think I'm like the strongest writer in the world. And oftentimes I like write a script or I write a sentence and I won't say it that way in the video, right? But it's more to just like, okay, these are the ideas I want to hit. So in some ways I'm like doing bullet points would make more sense. But it's not how my brain's working right now. I started doing timelines too because it was becoming overwhelming to keep up with dates. Yeah, doing another in Brittany's dance beat, which has become a deep dive into Brittany's game history. I love that. Oh my God. I am excited to see that as well. yeah, for some things, you like a timeline is so key. I think it's, yeah, really helpful if you're doing any sort of deep dive. Like I'll probably, once I have a better idea in general of like the Holly hobby timeline, which is so funny, I'll probably make one as well. Do I have another video or script that is a good example? I mean, classic Playboy. Do you often reword? Sometimes. So I went through a phase like definitely with my Playboy video and a couple of other more recent videos where I like was trying really hard to never look at my script when I was speaking. I was like, I got, you know, we're focused. We're making eye contact. But I got over that, and I don't think it detracts from my content significantly if I like start a sentence and then I look a little bit and then I, you know, I don't think it's the worst for me to like look over. So because of that, I think I'm rewarding myself a little bit less because I'm not like trying to memorize a line. But I do think some of that, yeah, just does come organically, that you end up like rephrasing something, or maybe when you're saying it out loud, it feels a bit like funky. Pajama, hello. We're talking scripts and videos. Brucelli, hello. Yeah, so sometimes if it like feels wrong, and usually the other part that I always do is, and I didn't do this, it's so funny, there are so many things that I think I genuinely did not do super great on my Mystics video, and it's still doing so well, and I'm like, thank God nobody knows, because I usually try really hard to do like a couple of read-throughs of the entire script, and part of it will be to time it and get a good gauge of how long the video is gonna be, which will help me, of course, for like editing it later, so I know like, oh, it's, you know, it's gonna be like 50 minutes. I know it's like I should try and film it soon so that I have time to actually edit it. Which, like, for Mystics, I think I did one read through and then figured out it was going to be super fucking long and was like, okay, I don't have time to make edits. We're filming this and just trying to edit it so I can get it. Because I really wanted to post it before Halloween. Like, that was the baseline goal. Was just, I wanted it originally to be start of October, but I can't manage that. I do all my vids live and unscripted. I mean, I used to. Like, I have a ton of videos on my channel that I just like did not script at all, or my scripts would be like little punches. I wonder if I can find old ones that I have on here. I'm sure. Oh my God, Mysticats. This is me being so optimistic. I'm like, one day I'll have them. I'll have the Mysticats. Do I have like an early 2023 that's a good example of like, sometimes it was just, or yeah, I just script the intro and then the rest would just be, that's more for like my app game videos I used to do. I would like script an intro, or I'd like write down just my key points that I wanted to hit. But the one thing that I struggle with when it comes to like, oh, just like these are the key points I want to hit, is sometimes I'm not funny. Like sometimes I'm sad and I have to film a video and it's like, how do I be entertaining? So I try and script things more now just so I don't have to deal with that like on the spot, regardless of my mood, filming. Heaven forbid a woman be scripted on camera. Can't relate. I would never. I've scripted my entire streams. But yeah, that's basically it. Is especially for the breakdowns of like a game or something, is just going through, sometimes making a timeline, but yeah, doing the research, kind of like throwing together a list of links, and then based on the research, making some chunks to them that I want to focus on. So, oh, I was like, it's funny, I didn't make the lawsuit a separate section. I did. The lawsuit. This is also how I tend to, when it comes to the videos, like that's how I section the videos, right? Like I'll have my little transition clips. And so I just try and be really conscious of like how I'm going to want to edit it while I'm making it. And that's another thing I fucked up with Mystics, that I had filmed all of it. This is lore with Mystics. I had like filmed all of it, and I had planned in advance I was gonna do like the head transition for Mystics. So I had the 2 separate outfits I was filming, and then when I was editing it, I was like, shit, I really want What is Mystics to actually go before the history, but I had already filmed it and I wasn't gonna get in the outfits again. And like, it would ruin the flow of the head turning. Like I wouldn't be able to do that transition at the start, which I wanted super early in the video so that people would see it right away, because it's a cool I get so many comments on it, and it fulfills my little, heart that people are like, oh, that's a cool transition. So I wanted it in early, so I didn't want to not include it. So yeah. So that's like the Mystics. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I wish I had like 2 more weeks on the script before I filmed it. There was so much of it I cut out as well. Like, I cut so much out of it. Sometimes I love my brain for being so cool and wanting me to do things, and I remember I have to put together all this information I gathered. And it's like, right? It's like, how do I share all of this with people without being insane sounding? It's also how I felt with the Evergirl video. I felt so much like I had my little like chalkboard of all my pens. Do you find it needed to introduce the subject at hand, even if it's a thing widely known? I think it depends. I think if it's like super widely known, a quick intro is fine. Like in the case of dolls, like if I was introducing Bratz or something, I would do like Bratz were designed in this year by this company, widely successful. Like, I think it's nice just in case, to add that little context at the start, but probably not like required. I think that could come down to personal preference. Feel like, yeah, it's the Always Sunny whiteboard. Yeah, exactly. Of just like, God, when I was working on that Evergirl video, I had so many friends and family who would have to like sit down and hear me go, but then did you, and I still use it as like a party conversation. I'm like, did you know that the first tour that the Jonas Brothers went on was with Nickelodeon? Which is a big deal if you know, because they only work with Disney basically. Which is why I'm very fun at parties. So I was literally at a Halloween party being like, did you know? Yeah. It's so fun though. It's so fun. Like today I started doing a lot of research and like link pulling for the Holly Hobby video because I really want to get that one out before Christmas. I'm sorry, who is the Joe Anus brothers you're speaking of? Is that what you were saying? Priscilla? Me with 2000s licensed games and pop music. Yes. Yes. It's just so fun to like dig into those little corners, because especially with that era, and of course, that era where there would be like some amount of things online, but not like everything online, and it's like, what has survived online? And can I just say, this dead pixel, I need to clean my camera lens. Me and my but if I put my hair in the right location, it's like the same color. Why is ass censored? Is that ass? I don't know. I was gonna say I don't make the rules, but I have a feeling on this one I might have made the rules. I know you know, but doesn't it hit when you find it? Does. Passions. Like today I was on, God, I was digging around on the internet trying to figure out who manufactured the 1989 Holly Hobby rag dolls. And it turns out 3 different companies did. Why? That's the next thing I gotta figure out, is the why. But I think I have an answer. But yeah, it feels so good. It feels so good. Okay, wait, Berselli, are you on mobile? I think mobile does weird censoring sometimes. That's my conspiracy. Also, Muska's dinner is being served right now. You're trolling? On my twitch.tv? That's what's happening here. Never twist me. I'm Bersilli. Fair enough. Fair enough. Last night in Syfy's chat stream, we were talking about Twitch stuff. We were talking about Bersilli, like, being or having a bad first impression in people's chats, where if you don't know Bersilli, you're gonna be like, what the fuck's up with this guy? Cause he's joking. But that was my first impression of you. I was like, shit, mods, can we ban this guy? I'm like, yeah. It's like, is this okay on my twitch.tv? What? So rude. I know. Well, you know, it was a different time. It was 2020. Me doing the math as to when me and Caroline became friends. 2020. What's this rank 1 extension? Is it on my stream? Oh, is it the video game one? I forget I have that set up. Yeah, I think that's to track what games you play. Like, I think it's like letterboxed for games, maybe? I forget that it's there. I always with Twitch go through phases of being like, I care a lot about this. And then I'm like, I'm very stressed about things in my life. What am I gonna cut out the caring for? Sadly, Twitch. Not to say I don't care about all of you, but yeah, calling a streamer by their legal name. I call Syfy enough IRL, and it's embarrassing. And she makes fun of me. She goes, haha, Mary calls me Syfy all the time. That's not my man. And then I am embarrassed. And I'm embarrassed because I can't stop calling her Syfy in real life. Yeah, I'm still playing Deadly Premonition. Well, eventually I will play Deadly Premonition 2, so it's kind of still accurate as long as we are closing our eyes right now and we're not thinking too hard about it. Yeah, thankfully my internet name is Mary, but not my real life name, because imagine having the name Mary, the most common name for use in even my panels. Oh my god, my panels are outdated. This is a great reminder. I need to update my panels. Yeah, my real name is Ricky. Old Ricky. It's actually Greg. My wife and I met online and sometimes accidentally call each other by our handles at family gatherings. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute though. People who aren't on the internet have nicknames too. True. Yeah, it's just a nickname. Imagine having a name. Lefuel. Some usernames, very hard for my brain to say. I said, hi Mickey, how you doing? How's the dog? Embarrassing to try and pronounce other people's usernames. Part of why I changed my old username is because people would mispronounce it. But then I wouldn't know how to type it out in a way that would tell people how to pronounce it. So I was like, let's get rid of this actually. Let's do away with it, because I can't spell phonetically. I call Bersilli all the time, and I had to catch myself calling him Bersilli in front of his mom. Oh. Sometimes I'll be like, my mom will be like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? And I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend Syfy. Caroline. IRL, everyone. Is that when you're in like classes at school? Are you like, hi guys, I'm Bersilli? Like that exactly. Ugh. Monster. Beast on the floor. I used to be online as Dr. Jones, and some people would call me Indy. Wait, that's cute. If my family is present, it gets confusing because we all went by Bersilli. Your entire family? The Bersilli clan? I'm not trusting Muska. Dog is good. We found a food she loves. And we can hide her meds in it easy peasy. We now think she has fleas or something though, because she's itchy. Aww. Oh, I hope the flea meds help. But I'm glad you found a food she likes. What are you? Oh my god, he's chewing tape. Vercelli, did you kill the other Vercellis? One of my brothers is... Oh, once my brother is dead, I'll have sole ownership of the name. When my brother is dead. Here's a fact. Sorry. See, this is your magic, is I'm like, I don't know how serious you're being. Because sometimes you'll come on here and you'll have the serious takes, and I'm like, yeah. And then sometimes you're like, I murder my family for the name, and I'm like, did you? Muska recommends hair ties now! Oh my god. Muska also, last week, had an upper respiratory infection. I think I talked about this in previous streams. But so he was sick again, and I was like, dude, can we catch a break? Like, Can you be chill? I'm so stressed all the time. Also, Ruby, I got paid from that job. Slay. He lives a very reckless lifestyle. And then you're just, you know, setting yourself up for whatever God brings you. Vercelli versus Brizzato. Time to buy. I know, I thought about it, except an unfortunate fact of life I will share with you all. I am in credit card debt. Partly from Muska, partly from myself. And so, that's what the fun money sadly is going to go towards. So my dream was by the end of the year to be out of debt, but paying off credit card debt, when you also have just no money in your bank account, is a challenging thing to do. Also, Etsy, hello. Vercelli's, like, killing brothers, I think. Brizzetto is the surname of the main characters on The Bear. Oh, wait, what channel is The Bear on? Okay, fun thing with my new phone. I know, ironic for me to be like, I have no money, and then I bought a new phone. There's a whole long story with the new phone. It's affordable, you know? We made it work. I need to film on my phone, which sounds so content creator gross to me. I need to have a phone that I can film with for my content. But you know what? Let me lean into it. Let me enjoy it. This is where I'm at right now in my life. Vicky was like, why the fuck do you even like Mary's stream earlier? And I was like, listen here, you two-footed goblin. Mary has more content in a 3-hour stream than you. What? I hit enter on accident before I finished my copy pasta, so I'll leave it there. I don't know. I don't think anybody should watch this married chick. Rocking my iPhone 13 Pro till it disintegrates. That was my plan with my 12th Pro. And then my cat bit it and shattered the lens of the camera, so I couldn't use my camera anymore. Except in 0.5, which taking all of my photos in 0.5 was funny for like 2 days, and then I got very sad about it, I will not lie. Yes, Marie, it did help. Honestly, I did treat myself this morning to have like a nice little breakfast. Phone screen protector Slay, did you get a regular one, or did you get one of the ones that like shades your screen? Because that's what I used to have, and I did like it, but I don't know. I felt like it made my phone too dark. Weird thing to say. Yeah, LT, I'm doing installment payments. And the nice thing is, because I traded in my own phone, again, there's a whole long story with this that I told at the very start, so I'm not going to tell it all again. But I was able to trade in my old phone for $630. So it's like half the cost of this phone. So it's only $25 a month, which like is more manageable than $50. Thank God. I definitely splurged a little bit because of that, and I got the nicer phone. I caused my own financial problems. We can admit it, but get a protector for your camera. I need to. That's like my next step of phone purchases. Hello, Delta. How you doing? My coworker has the privacy one, and now I really want one because she'd be trying to show me things on her phone, but I can't say. Exactly. See, that's like a running joke with me and my friend Caroline, not from the internet that you would know. My friend Saifi, where she'd be like, oh, I can't see what's on your phone right now. And then it's also hard if you're like, I don't know, at a show or concert, someone needs to scan a ticket and your phone's all weird. I got the iPhone. Sorry, I need to clear my notifications because I have work stuff showing up. iPhone 16 Pro Max. It is the big one, and I really wanted the Pro Max because it has very nice cameras and very nice microphones, and I'm really excited to film stuff with it. And so because if I didn't get as much money for my phone as I did for this, or as I did, I wouldn't have got this model, but it was a literal go big, go or go home. Yeah. Snuggly. Oh my God, wait, I didn't even tell this part of the story. The reason why I actually got a new phone, Snuggly, I got a new phone, fun fact, was I was messaging. People making sounds outside. Jahol, thank you so much for the resub. How are you doing today? I was messaging Snuggly on Discord, and I was having so many issues, and my camera wasn't working well. I was just having one of those days where every little thing, builds up, but I was having all of this lag with the messaging, and I was really frustrated, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going today. I'm doing this now. Like, I'm gonna deal with how expensive it is, whatever. Yeah. So we have Taylor Swift. It is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Having one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Oh. Yeah, the curls are very curl today. I got a diffuser and a blow dryer, and it's changed my life for the better because I hate having wet hair. I also can't because of scalp issues, which sounds so sorry, I have scalp issues, guys. Okay, Mary. Yeah, I like them. I wish the pros got the fun colors. Exactly. I wanted a pink one so bad. I was even at T-Mobile. I was like, hee hee ha ha, I would get the pink if you had one. And they were very sweet about it. I got just a retired streamer. Everybody follow Mickey because they're my friend. So you should follow them anyways. Also, everybody follow Snuggly, who might come out of retirement. I got the silver because it's the color they had. And I was not going to be picky because I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off about my old phone. I just had to replace it. Okay, yeah. Well, also a retired... Yeah, but I can get fun phone. Exactly. I just have a basic pink because the lady at the store was like, if you buy one, we can just put it on the phone bill. So you can pay it in installments over 2 years. Paying a phone case in installments over 2 years? Yeah, that's like 25 cents a month. Sure. Yeah, spray paint pink. Mary keeps calling everyone her friend except me because I mean, yes. To be fair, I call people my friends if I've met them IRL, and I've met Mickey IRL, and I've met Snuggly IRL. So I'm not being, what is the term? When it's like uncomfortable relationship online. I'm not doing too much of that. One day I'll be in a position to return. I hope so. I hope. I have missed the Snuggly retro games, though I will say, Snuggly does have a great YouTube channel called Parasocial. Yeah, I'm not doing too much of the parasocialing. I know I do it sometimes. I know. But you all should follow Snuggly Retro, which I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up on my internet and put a link in the chat. So if you guys want fun retro game content from Snuggly, you should check it out. Yeah, me and Snuggly, we've met up in a secondary location, thus our friends, and nobody died. We met at a secondary location, nobody died, so we're friends. That's how it works. Chuck E. Cheese meet and greet. I think that would be good. I love a weird relationship online. I'm meeting my friend for the first time at his wedding. Wait, that's so cute. That's so cute. I mean, yeah, like I do have very close friends that I know entirely online. Especially like during the pandemic. Like, that's how you make pals when the world feels like it's ending, is the internet. Parasocial, is that a skydiving meetup group? Yes. Mary turned to the Joker. I'm actually evil. I mean, who knows? That's the thing, guys, is I'm just saying, we'll leave it open-ended. I don't think I'm evil, but you might. I don't care. I'm sorry, Jahol. I'm sorry. You're a great pal, too. But now I'm gonna feel all self-conscious about calling anyone a pal or a friend for the next, like, 20 minutes. Because I'm like, I mean, we haven't met it in real life. What if one of us dies when we do? Oh, Chris, that's cute. To be fair, this group of friends lived where I used to live, and it was like one friend. Okay, that is fair, especially if you like, you know of them. One of my closest online friends, we literally met through Twitter. We like interacted on a tweet, or I think I like replied to a tweet and she like liked it enough that she followed me, and then we just like through a series of events became friends. Yeah, oh, TwitchCon. I would like to come to a TwitchCon. It looked like Syfy had a lot of fun at the US one, and I'm hoping one day I have the budget to travel to the non-Americas again. First time meeting an online friend was Crystal at Disney. Oh my god, a Disney meetup? Very fun. Mew Crew Con 2025. I gotta be so for real. It'd be more like 2026. My budget, my travel budget's low. Mexican Flyer, hello. Found your YouTube channel and I'm obsessed. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad people have been enjoying them, because as fun as it is to make the content for me, and so I can watch my own videos, it is very nice when other people enjoy them. My my ex met them via Destiny 2, and we talked and we apparently had the same high school friends. Wait, that's so fun. That's so, like, what a cool connection. Yeah, I do have all of those socials, and they should all be up to date. So there's no Twitter on there. But there is Blue Sky. I have been using Blue Sky, if anybody else does. Also, everybody should absolutely be following Passions and their YouTube channel, because they are working on some cool YouTube stuff. If you missed the start of stream, we did big chats about what my script writing process looks like. So if you're ever curious about that, that's at the start of stream. I know my channel might say right now that I'm streaming Clock Tower, but that's a secret illusion. You see, Clock Tower's just my life. But yeah, we talked about scripting. I also gave the long story of me getting a new phone. So, Pastor My Diva, oh hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's also, okay, another thing that's kind of cool about having a video pop off is like other people that like I follow have like followed me back. Is it like Pixie Lock subscribed to me? To be fair, me and Pixie have been like low-key friends for years. I like mod for her on her YouTube channel sometimes, but I just don't like, I wasn't like messaging her being like, you should subscribe to, like, that would be so creepy. I just don't think she like realized I did videos, and so she like commented on the Mystics video, and I was like, hi Pixie. Yeah. Yeah. I turned into Papyrus from Undertale. Yeah, the Clock Tower is the scripts we wrote along the way. And I am working on my next doll video. So, yeah, Pixie's so sweet. They are so sweet. It is, I don't know, they're just one of those channels I like watched so much of when I was younger. Literally have like grown up with them, basically. So, yeah, natural networking is very cool. It's very cool. And some other like doll creators have like followed me on Instagram, and I'm like, except they're all, I don't know, I feel still like such a basic Bessie in the world of doll collecting, because of course I like, you know, I have my intense moment where I spend like a month or two researching a specific doll line, and then I like let go of it and let it into the void. And so I like how do I describe how I'm feeling? There's just other doll collectors that, you know, are so dedicated to like buying every doll from a line and stuff like that, that I'm like, oh, I'm just a simple lady, and I usually just buy, you know, my one Taylor Swift doll or my one doll from this line. But I prefer that for me because I don't have the space realistically for more. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird unpacking the emotions that come along with a video popping off a little bit, you know? What do you think of the dolls where you mix the packet and it reveals, oh my God, are you thinking of the fairy ones? Like there's the fairy ones that I think are really cute, like the pixie potions or something like that. They are definitely ones, if that's what you're thinking of, that I've been thinking of getting, except it's another doll line. I do this with so many where I look at them and I'm like, oh, it's almost perfect. It's almost worthy of my purchase, but not quite. But not like, I'll find some little flaw with it, even though they're like very cute designs. G.I. Joe thumb situation. What is that? Because see, you say that as a joke, but now I'm interested. That's what's happening with Holly Hobby. I like put Holly Hobby in one of my like videos where I was like, who cares about this? And then my brain went, I do. So now I'm gonna spend hours researching Holly Hobby. Nobody copy that, okay? I'm gonna be so pissed if my like hypothetical enemy, I'm trying to think of like who my doll enemy would be, copies my video idea about Holly Hobby. It's fucked up. I don't know who they are, but they could be out there and they're probably watching right now. Starting at my doll. No! Snuggly. Complete rebrand. No more Nancy Drew. Yeah, Magic Mixies. Briselli's grandma has a big hoard of Barbies we need to go through. Ooh, that would be so fun. I do love looking through a like vast collection. The 12-inch G.I. Joes have their left hands on. Yeah, I could figure that. I could make a video all about that. Give me $1 billion. That's honestly fascinating. I would want to like find the designer. It's harder with older dolls though, to figure out like who designed things. I love that today there, you know, are so many designers that are on social media and are very open, like, oh, I made this, because I think that's great, because yeah, there are so many dolls. Like you can't see them, they're right above me, the like lingerie Glamour Secrets dolls, where I'm like, who designed these? We will probably never know. We'll probably never know. Somebody out there had one as a kid and I thought I got a messed up one. Oh, no more Nancy means no more. I know. Okay. Yeah. I can only exist if Snuggly's making Nancy Drew content. So choose wisely. Suddenly I'm a doll YouTube. I'm a doll YouTube. I do. Snuggly does get my like updates about my my video content. I go, this is what I'm gonna make, and I'm so scared somebody's gonna steal my ideas. And she's just typing away. G.I. Joe is yeah, it's just mainly Barbie. Exactly. It's the man she told Ken not to worry about. I know that romance went down in many a household. Thing about the Magic Mixies is like, it's cool, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, exactly, LT, exactly. That's the other half of it. I remember as a kid, I had like an early, okay, am I gonna be able to find this? Magic Mixies, but old is what I want to type. There was, let's look at the Magic Mix, because I swear it's like from the same brand. But it was like when I was a kid, there was a thing that was super similar to Magic Mixies, but you would like play little games on it instead. And once you got, it was like a Tamagotchi, but once you got to a certain level, you like pushed it all the way up and then a toy popped out of it. Oh, Pet Simulator Toy 2008. My Google searches are so insane. Pet simulation toy, 2009, 2010. It's getting a little old, Mary. Mine was yeah, it was like a little, yes, Mickey, yes. It was like a little alien thing. I had one of those as well, and I just remember feeling so sad because once it like came out of the tube, that was like it, basically. I was like, oh. And I feel like I'd feel the same way about Magic Mixies, where it's like, okay, what's like the, you know, what's the point? My Amiibos, oh God. My Amiibos. Yes. Yes, let's see if I can share these with you without doxing myself. These bad boys. I had these. Well, I don't know if I had. There's a picture of the one I actually got. It seems like there were a lot of variations. It's like one of those things that's like kind of a cute concept. But like, yeah, once it gives birth, what do you do? What do you do? They have a Sergeant Slaughter G.I. Joe out right now that comes with a tiny G.I. Joe figure of... Wait, I love that. I love a doll for a doll. I like, I don't know if it was intentional, but American Girl dolls also had, like, miniature doll variations that I always thought were, like, dolls for the dolls. I think that's funny. I think that's very good content. Like Hatchimals are another one. It's so hard because part of me is like, this is a fun toy, but it's just gambling for kids, right? Like, it's just kid-sized gambling. It's like, oh, you don't know what one you're gonna get. And I love blind boxes, but I acknowledge I've wasted a shit ton of money on them. Like, that's not always great. Which is ironic considering I am, right at this very moment, getting a blind box mailed to me to open for a video. But sometimes you're just gonna say yes to the free things, okay, guys? I don't expect you to spend money. Yeah, the Magic Mix, they are pretty cool. But what is more fun than me getting a free thing is I actually have something on the way for everybody else. For my video, probably the Holly Hobby video, I'm going to have a, I'm gonna have a giveaway. I'm gonna be giving away a Davoom speaker. So I'm trying to feature it in all of my content, but I still forget. But they're sending, because they emailed me and they were like, can you do a review of this? And I was like, oh, fun fact. I've done a review of that, actually, in the past. But will you send me one that I can give away? And they were like, yeah. Sorry, we're gonna skip ahead to the... We're just trying, I'm gonna see if we can just watch, wait. What? Where's the magic? Oh. Wait. This is different than what I expected. This is not what I expected. I love the- oh my god, wait! I gave you one, Stuck. I forgot that you owned one. Me and Davoom have a long and loving past with each other. They have sent me 2 speakers now. And this will be the 3rd one. Because I gave one of them to Snuggly. I forgot. Oh my goodness. Oh, so awkward when my videos show up as my recommended. It's like, yeah, everybody, we're gonna sit and watch. It came to the UK. Aw, I'm glad. Magic Mixies. Pixie. See, this is really pretty. This one. Oh my god, this is 2 times speed, so if it feels very aggressive, oh my god. What if, okay, sometimes when I'm editing my videos, I'll watch them back in 2 times speed, and there is like the biggest temptation on earth for me to just like publish it in 2 times speed. I'm like, this video isn't fast enough. Now I'm used to it being fast, so everybody needs to see fast. I really like this art. Earthhawk 4000. Wait, who's Earthhawk? See, now it's embarrassing that they're showing up. Okay, I'm glad. Well, yeah, I'm glad other people will just watch it in 2 times speed. regardless. What video did I watch? Oh, the horror. Okay. Okay. I had started. What else? Did I watch something else from them? Oh, no. I must have watched something else from them. I will say, because I'm. Oh, is it? Nope. I was like, is it this? Nope, that's just another PT video. I was like, can you tell I'm on a Jenny Nicholson kick right now? Recently watched Jenny Nicholson. Jenny. I feel like I did watch another one of those videos lately. I have such like bitchy moods about certain Silent Hill content that I get all weird about it. And then I can't watch it because I'm all weird and mean about it. But I should just watch their other videos. That would be reasonable. Butterfly dress. It's so, oh my god, it is so Mickey core. It's like you're a VTuber. Wait, even watching films in 2. That's so fast. Winter bimbo playlist. Tempting. I don't know why this shows up for me. Oh, it's because I listen to... It's because I'm currently listening to Lying in a Warm Blanket Gazing at the Snowy Sky. Yeah, this is the only content I consume. No, it is because of my streams that my my recommendeds turn into a lot of, like, sounds. And it's I didn't finish watching this video, but I emailed it to my dad. Me emailing stuff to my dad is such a me thing to do. I was like, I think you'll like this video about Alexander the Great and what he ate. I really like this YouTube channel. I've been... Oh, actually, I will say also, another YouTuber that I recently started watching, Oh my god, am I going to pronounce it? Doremi Imani? Genuinely, they make such cute anime content, but she made a video all about Peach Fuzz, which I read this manga right here in my newspaper. They published the manga, like, it was either daily or weekly as a comic strip in the newspaper, and I was obsessed because I loved manga and I loved reading the, like, funnies every day. And so that's so crazy. I need to actually watch it, obviously, still. I seem like such a fake fan because I'm like, I'm so excited they have this content here, and it's like unwatched. But still, they're a very sweet channel if you guys like anime. Now I'm just like, let me just gab and show you my YouTube. It's just music. I was watching Jenny Nicholson. Oh. How does Jack Baker work off camera? See, now I really want to watch this. I'm like, who's Jack Baker? Wait, also, another channel I've really been enjoying. Steve, 1989, Taylor Swift reference? No. MRE info. And it is exactly what it says. This man has ate food that is hundreds of years old. He'll be eating an MRE from the like 70s. He'll be like, oh my god, this is the best condition M&Ms I've ever seen from this time period. And I'm like, yeah, tell me more. He has like so many. But I didn't realize it. I am subscribed to Emmy Made in Japan. This is another channel that I've followed forever. And he mailed stuff to her before because I've watched her eat MREs. And I didn't realize, like, I knew who he was indirectly through Emmy Made in Japan, which I obviously haven't watched her content in a hot second. Exactly, Burselli. Oh my god, I discovered his channel through TikTok because somebody was playing a clip of him. What is it? He's eating this, like, he's eating a gross food, but it was like one that was known for being disgusting. Which one was it? I know I watched all of it, which is the weird thing that I like don't see it right away. But what did they call it? A vomlet. They called it a vomlet. It was an omelet, and they're like, you know, vomit omelet. So this is a fascinating channel if you enjoy food content. I know that's kind of gross food, but what can I say? If I'm eating something, I like to have a food-related thing. Would I try... I don't know, Jahol. Let me search for that really quick. Oh no. Oh, the smelliest food in the world. Wait, what is it? What is it? Why is it so smelly? Lightly salted fermented Baltic sea herring. Tradition to... oh my god. It's... okay, so it's a Swedish fermented sea herring. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very adventurous with my food, to be fair. The internet, we were promised. I'm sorry, Wikipedia. I actually do owe Wikipedia money. As soon as I have... there's laws? Wait. Chemical process. Hydrogen sulfate is also... oh, sulfide, not sulfate. That's embarrassing. Music would go crazy. I bet the pickiest eater cat in the world, Muska, would for some fucking reason love this. Brother sent me a video of a British couple opening a 10 and wrench. Ooh. Maybe I was like outside, you know? If I was outside, I would, protests in Hong Kong. Ooh. Somebody opened it as a way to represent that they're facing an entirely rotten election system. It's kind of... it's kind of powerful, you know? They opened a museum. Well, maybe if I go to the museum, I'll, go. Yeah, Snugglies had fire content. I'm very excited for their next video that I know about, but you guys don't know about, because me and Snuggly have a secret chat where we share each other's video ideas. No, it's just called us having conversations, but... See, you can't make a doll channel, or else I'm gonna make your videos, which I could never do. I could never make Snuggly's content. She works so hard. Her writing is also significantly better than mine. European Union. Higher levels of dioxins? Dioxins. Okay. Well, one of us went to school for writing, and one of us has a learning disability. So I can't spell, but it's not a spelling contest, so we're fine. Friend of mine shoved some stinky cheese into his bully's locker before Christmas. Oh, gross. Okay, I will own up. I do appreciate my own research skills. Because when I've been on a research kick, yeah, and also the great thing about videos is spelling doesn't matter. I said that when I was talking to like one of my coworkers about why I like making video content, and I'm like, literally because I don't have to spell for the most part, unless I put text on the screen. But like, who's reading that anyways? I don't know why I'm like, yeah, let's go to the Wikipedia homepage. Look at on this day. Oh my god. The last execution for that. On this day. At least in England. Oh my god, and it's the first concert of the Monster Ball tour. Crazy things happening on this day. Crazy things. Oh my god, speaking of touring, the Eras tour is coming to an end, and I'm genuinely sad about it. Which is speaking of parasocial, a very, you know... I'm not gonna lie, I have watched the Eras tour at least 20 times. From my own apartment. Oh, wait, that's so sweet, Snuggly. Yeah, and I believe it. God, what was it? I was listening to, because of course I was referencing Murder on the Orient Express with that, but I just listened to The Blue Train, which is a different train murder mystery with her Equipero. I can't say his name right. Equipero. So yeah, he's got at least two murder mystery train stories. I mean, to be fair, that one, the murder is on the train, but not the entire story's not on the train, but still. Yeah, I was so right. The train is the perfect. English should be phonetic. See, my issue though with that is that my very special learning disability for my special brain can't make the connections between letters and sounds. Like that's where the gap is. So I'm really bad at sounding out words. So writing things phonetically is really hard for me because I'm like, I put in so many extra letters. I'm like, it probably needs more. At least one Miss Marple. I know, I need to start getting into Miss Marple. My thing as of late has been to play a lot of Fallout New Vegas. And while I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, listening to audiobooks if there's like not plot to focus on. So I'm getting through the Equipero stories. And I love him. And I get upset when he's not there. And often he's not there because they have to build out the plot and talk about the other characters of the story. And I'm like, no, I want the little guy with an egg-shaped head and the mustache. And it's kind of fucked up he's not here right now. Okay, my top three are just the best three in my opinion. So Murder on the Orient Express, And Then There Were None, and Death on the Nile. But to be fair, I've only read two others outside of that, but they weren't as good, you know? And at least when Bucky comes in for the last 9 pages, that would kill me. That would kill me. I love him and his weird little things that he says. Speaking of weird things, I am going to BRB, because I think we have an ad running. Maybe not. I'm going to BRB and put up some clips, and then we'll play the game for at least a little bit. At least a little bit of gameplay. So, be back. Oops. I should do the thing that you told me to do, which was heal so that I can memorize the fight. Alas, I sometimes ignore good advice because my brain is silly and small. Okay, let's play a game. Let's play. Let's try again. Oh, I ran out of camp. Fuck! Excuse me. We're fine. This is the first time I've ever done that. Oh my god, not trying to brag, but I did just get a pajama man with a Titanic elbow action. Just saying. Just saying, Chad, not trying to brag. Freddy Five Nights 2D game. But I want like this art style, specifically. Oops. I should do the thing that you told me to do, which was heal so that I can memorize the fight. Alas, I sometimes ignore good advice because my brain is silly and small. Okay, let's play a game. Let's play. Let's try again. The
game's like, now that you've lost those 2 fingers, you're never gonna be able to win. He's gonna die. He's gonna get fucking... There's so much rust, I bet, on that blade. We don't take the recycling, but you came back to the worst thing ever. Of his neck injuries he allegedly suffered while riding the roller coaster at the park last week. Huffington, a salesperson at Matey's pre-owned car. Oh, he's a car salesman! My one enemy in life. Was a passenger on the Tidal Terror roller coaster when it suddenly lost power, slid backwards, and stopped. He claims that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards, then forwards, and that this whiplash... What's our strategy here? I think evade. Evade!
You're so right. I am on mute. But what if it was all on purpose? What if I was tricking you all into just thinking I was streaming? This is all pre-recorded. Okay. I need to do this, and I need to do... Oh, goodness. I got so many buttons to press. Yeah, I'm currently listening to Five Little Pegs, and it's been both great and dreadful. So I listen to my audiobook for about like half an hour before I go to bed. I'll listen to it. And sometimes it cuts off at kind of like the worst point. Someone will be in the middle of saying something so dramatic, and then I have to just like sit and wait for the next point that I can listen, because I gotta go to bed, you know, I gotta sleep. So that's both great and terrible. Because I'll be like, I know she didn't commit the murder because of... And then it, like, cuts off. The first Mary stream. Aw, oh my god. Back in the day. I need to go through and clean up some of my other clips. I realized I'm like, I probably don't want my, violence one to appear on the BRBs. I have some of the Pedro TV series on DVD. Oh, God. Oh, wasn't I getting murdered over and over again? Wasn't that what was happening? Oh, maybe not. Oh, the guy getting... I don't know if you saw it, but there was a clip of from Until Dawn where, like, a guy chops off his fingers, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's actually not what I want. Oh, I don't have the stone or the dagger. Oh, you know what? This isn't my save. This isn't the save I was using. I forgot that I had played for like 10 seconds offline. Quit. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this game's pretty, you know, pretty violent. So I have rope, black robe, car key, stone. And I'm pretty sure we fed this guy ham, because I think I needed to restart my game. Oh no. It is so hard to be me and having to remember what I did the last time I played Clock Tower. I remember really distinctly wanting to get the rope because I was like, oh, the girl's gonna be falling in here and drowning. But she hasn't been here yet. Maybe we can trigger that. Maybe I can trigger a woman drowning. I remember when you fed that guy ham. Back in the day, your poor cat. Oh, what is she doing? No. Girl, move the box. Girl, you have the technology. How do I... Oh. Nope. Is she not gonna move it? Does she not know that we need to move the box? Okay, game. I see your little tricks, but then if I can't move the box, then there's no way to save the girl. If it doesn't trigger in the way I think that it should. Speaking of Ham, he's currently sulking because I'm sitting on his spot on the couch. He has to sleep 2 inches down. That's pretty cruel. Pretty cruel and unusual, I would say. Muska's glaring at me from his chair because he can't be in this one. Except he really likes it. I have my old desk chair set up facing the window, and I like part the curtains for him there so he can look outside, and I put a blanket on it. So it's genuinely the ideal cat sleeping spot, I think. Oh god, the other thing that happened is my heater's broken. So my house is so cold. I need to get maintenance to come here. Can you guys tell I don't like making maintenance requests? I don't like people in my home. So I've been using a space heater, which is good enough. But is probably not my long-term winter heating solution. Yeah, he gets his own gamer chair because he's a gamer. Don't say OMG, Maui. Don't do this to me, Ruby. I know I'm an adult. I literally promised my mom this weekend I would make the maintenance request, and I didn't. Me when I lie to my mom. It's just my apartment's messy still. Yeah, and see, I create nightmare scenarios in my brain where I'm like, what if they come and Muska gets out and I'm not there? Like, that scenario, yeah, that's gonna happen. So I get really freaked out. And I should just be like, hey, only come if I'm here. But, you know. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow, chat. I mean, ideally, I can do it tonight, just like while I'm watching Twin Peaks. Okay, but if I go forward here, it's gonna trigger that lady's death. I swear. And it's gonna trigger my death. Yeah. I get all weird about people being in my cave. This is my cave. You're not supposed to see it. It's not made for you. It's not for you. They're gonna look at all my dolls and be like, this little weirdo. We're gonna make her rent 300 times more. All right. We're gonna give them the old 1-2 shovel. Feel the same way, but I have to remind myself, that is very true. They've always seen worse. The freak tax. You never know when they're gonna apply it. You never know when the freak tax will get ya. Ah! Oh, fuck. Did I die still? No. I'm getting away. Did I die? No, I'm thriving. We could try the bathroom. I think I already did that in this save. So it's kind of, actually, is this the bathroom? I don't know. I don't think it is. No, it's the kitchen. It's okay, we'll hide in the fridge. Fuck. Use the black robe. Disguise yourself. Throw it on him. No, okay. I gotta be honest. I have a sinking suspicion I'm not gonna finish this game. I'm not trying to imply that I'm the sort of person who quits games that I stream, but game hard, you know? This is like the big guy from Haunting Grounds, but worse. Exactly. Also, isn't it Haunting Grounds that does have another pair of twins with scissors? Or is it just Clock Tower 3 I'm thinking of? Like, I swear there's like one of the horror games from that era also has characters that are like twins with scissors. But actually that might just be Clock Tower 3 or other. Is there past 3? Oh. Fuck. Nobody look at me. Nobody look at me struggle. Look at that lady's boob down there. The perfect distraction. Oh, I guess we'll start fresh. Sure, why not? Why not start from ground zero? And we're going to be very strategic about it. And we're going to play it perfectly because I know exactly how the game works. Still haven't played Clock Tower 3. I think everything I know about it has been from YouTube videos. 4 games into that sounds right. Why? That sounds right. Because I feel like there's one that isn't Clock Tower 4, but is like, you know, Clock Tower Revelations. Clock Tower Black Ops 2. The Squeakquel. I don't think it's Haunting Grounds. I think Haunting Ground only has the big guy, the purple hair lady, and her 2 not dads. Classic. The classic not dad. Okay, well, let's see if I can go move this box. Fuck, okay, she's gonna be in the pool. Can we go, like, I don't know, save her? No, she's gonna be like, I'm dying. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you're dying. Oh my god. It's so sad that you're dying right now. So sad that you're dying right now. Me when I'm drowning. Go in the house with the guy and then we're not gonna be able to do anything. It's because this one wasn't released in North America. Oh, the second game is called the first one. Okay, so yeah, there's general confusion around. Look at this box. Look at this box. Isn't it neat? That was a fucking hiding spot this entire time. I've died in this room so many fucking times. Oh, Mary, how did you not know? That's what the game's doing, not you guys. You guys are very polite to me about this game. Also, Snuggly, thank you for contributing to the LA Noir Time Now challenge. Set up for a sitcom. It is. Clock Tower Teamfight Tactics 5. Yeah. There is a channel point challenge going on. I've been very bad at advertising it, to be fair. I've also been bad at streaming, to be fair. But if you'd like me to play La Noir Time Now Challenge, it's actually a trap. It's actually that there's a different game called La Noir, that's spelled that way, Time Now, and I'm tricking all of you. Oh. Hello, thank you for the follow. Beef with LA Noir. Is it the sexism? Is it the violence towards women? I've heard it contains multitudes, and by multitudes I mean those things. And I can move the box. Okay, yeah, Snuggly, Twitch does that to me too, where it's like, sometimes you can pin. Sometimes. I keep you on your toes. You probably have, and I probably immediately absorbed that as my, like, one review of the game. I was like, Ruby said it was stinky bad. But of course, you know. What's a video game without violence towards women? I play saying a game entirely about violence towards women. I go on a tangent in the video I'm working on right now, which is, fun fact, about pet games. So I'm sure you're all really excited to see how this is relevant. But I go on a tangent about how, like, ESRB ratings were not equally applied across gender. And I am of the opinion that I think is correct, which is why I'm of the opinion of it, that, like, games that were gender neutral, oftentimes, if they were age appropriate, ended up being more popular with girls because boys could have access to more games because the ESRB was not being universally applied to children. AKA boys could get the games that they wanted and I wasn't allowed to play them. And I'm not mad about it at all. Cats, let's go. Not quite. If only, though. If only. Cats would have been better, probably. Really liked LA Noire. None of its characters are treated as good people. Okay, see, I do enjoy pieces of media where everyone is kind of bad. Like, I'm the one Great Gatsby fan of the world. Sometimes. God, people on TikTok will be like, if you like these books, your reading taste is bad. And they'll be the Great Gatsby. And I'm like, leave me alone, okay? Maybe it is bad. You don't get to say that, though. I have that game, and I can never pronounce the second word. Disco Elysium. That's it. Okay, could you feel my excitement over saying that? Okay, I like The Great Gatsby is good, but there are people that like don't want to like see it as good, and I'm like, it's good writing. Like, you can't, you don't have to like the person that wrote it, hypothetically wrote it, maybe stole a lot from his wife, But like, yeah, I don't know. I think some people also genuinely don't enjoy literature that has like a bunch of people that are bad, or they don't understand that that's part of the point, is that all the people in The Great Gatsby are like not good people. Like, like none of the people are supposed to be good. I'm like, oh my God, Daisy, why does she stay with him? And it's like, it's a little thing called nuance, sweetie. Look it up. God, I'm a little bitch right now about it. No, I'm okay. I remember my mom getting scandalized by me playing Hitman. Yeah, but never said anything about the games my brother played. My dad, I say this in the video, I'm spilling the tea on my father. My dad, when I was a kid, straight up said that if I was a boy, he would let me play like any of the shooting games. But because I'm a girl, I wasn't allowed to. And that is straight up sexism, father. And that's like the one time I feel like my dad was sexist, was just about video games. Like, what the fuck? So now he gets to be outed in my video. That's what happens, Dad, when you don't let me play Call of Duty with my guy friends. Yeah, some people lack the nuance. I also need to read Catcher in the Rye. Next year, I think it'll be my reading goal to read more like classic pieces of literature. I read a lot of trash this year. Not to say trash is bad. Trash is great. But, I'm currently reading a like 10-part light novel series that's like I got sucked into a fantasy video game and I'm dating men. And I'm like, years later, Dad is slammed in a YouTube video. This is my public call out. Yeah, LT, I've heard that as well, which is very scary. Reading comprehension being very low for young people. All I read is horny fanfiction. If that's what gets you to read, I think that's good.
Boo.
I think, Kelly, 50 months. Holy shit. That's so much time. Kelly, thank you for the resub. How are you? I need to respond to your message. I don't think there's anything you need to bring, though. We also need to figure out what time we want to leave at and head down. Because I was thinking about, spending like the afternoon down there. If we want to do the turkey trot, we can. Callie and I are doing Thanksgiving with my parents. Callie's my sister for Thanksgiving. I'm excited. Catcher in the Rye has pretty simple prose too. It's not overly convoluted in the way that some classics can be. Fair. Ooh, also I'm done. I might be up for a ride. I might be up for that. We can do the turkey twat. Do you guys have turkey trots where you live? Or is that like the weirdest thing ever? I feel like turkey trots are like a thing, right? There's a series of fan fictions that I've talked about in Syfy's Discord, and this person just writes the most depressed. Yes, okay, good. It's a thing. What is a turkey trot? Snuggly doesn't know what a turkey trot. Oh, wait, because you guys don't have American Thanksgiving. I guess you have Canadian Thanksgiving. Turkey trots are 5Ks that are held on Thanksgiving mornings. And for some reason, they're like everywhere. Yeah, 5-10Ks on Thanksgiving mornings. I don't know like where they came from, but I grew up walking the turkey trot. And as an adult, I also have walked the turkey trot. And this year, my parents are like, do you guys want to do it? Or do I want to do it? And I said no. But if Callie wants to do it, I will do it with Callie. Because I'm a really good friend that walks 5Ks with my friends. And we're going to ignore the fact that I said earlier this year that it was my goal to be able to run a 5K by this point. I have no clue what you're talking about and what I'm talking about. My first 5K, I was proud of myself for jogging the whole time. That's such a slay. 5Ks are so hard to do. Hell yeah, Pixie. Ruby. My brain grabbed onto the last part of your name. Also, I know Snuggly, you recently ran 5K worth of distance, right? Or did you actually do like 5K event? Say yes, but like waking up. I know. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do it. It's fine. If you say no, I'm not hurting anyway, because I probably also will have like a video I want to edit in the morning. And by that, I mean, I do have a video I want to edit because I'm literally working on it. Oh, I don't want to be in here. When I say clock, you say tower. I'm waiting. My arms are shaking in suspense. I must chant. Ness, have you done a turkey trot? Tower, no! I didn't say clock! The turkey trot in Victoria is an 8K. Wait, she said clock! Tower! All right, time to find another secret hidden spot that I didn't. Tower! Was around before. Ness, how are you doing? How you doing, Ghoulie? I didn't do an event, but I've worked up to running 6K. Slay! Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go through here. We're hiding, we're hiding. Baking, what are you baking? Oh, that sounds so good. Callie, if we go to my mom's house early enough, we could bake something. Which I'm saying because I still don't have a working oven. Wow, really outing all of the ways that I haven't made a maintenance report for my apartment. I'm gonna be making this maintenance report and be like, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. Yes, US Thanksgiving is this weekend, so Black Friday is this Friday. But Black Friday doesn't mean nothing. Let's be real. I know, I live in shambles. If you guys saw my home, you'd be like, you live like this? And I'm like, yeah. Coupon good for making 100. Oh my god. So if you guys don't know, Callie and I are old friends from kindergarten. Literally first day of kindergarten. It's a pretty solid bragging point on my end. And one year for her birthday, I wrote Callie a bunch of like coupons of things she could redeem. And one of the coupons was making every single recipe in a cook. I don't even have this cookbook anymore, by the way. That cookbook is currently at the summer camp that I worked at. I wrote her one that was like, we are going to bake every recipe in this cookbook. And it was a cookie cookbook. So I do technically owe Callie 100 cookies. Different types of cookies. That's a lot of cookies. I'm gonna start making up my own cookie. Black Friday, massive savings. Hugest ever that's ever been. And it's 10% off. Are you not impressed? Are you not amazed? Making French onion soup. Brie puff pastries. That shit's delicious. And in bite form. And a gluten-free pumpkin pie for my cousin's GF with Celix. That's so sweet. Really need to find my Detangelo wig coupon. Okay, I can do that anytime. I am down for a wig detangling. Ness, are you having like big Thanksgiving? Big family Thanksgiving? I'm having small family Thanksgiving, in which I am also bringing Cal Pal to be my sister. Thank you, Ness. It is the natural hair, which I'm trying to be better about actually letting my hair be curly. Medium size for this family, under 30. It's probably still so many compared to me. I don't know if I've ever had like big, I keep going in the bathroom and I know someone's dying in here. I feel like the biggest Thanksgivings I've ever had would have been like when grandparents would have sometimes came down to visit. So it would have been like 6 people at most. Kelly, thank you for the bits. Thank you. They are popping. Thank you. Yeah, I got a diffuser to help curl or keep the curls. Sorry, weird sounds from upstairs. But keep their structure, and it's helping so much. Now I'm like, I get the appeal. I get why people like this. Yeah, they're very, very ringlety. At times a little too ringlety, because I do kind of like help shape them a bit when they're still wet. And I did my hair like this when I went to the club event with Caroline. And at one point I went into the bathroom and I was like, oh, my hair is looking a little Shirley Temple right now. And I had to like go through and separate the curls a bit because I was like, I look like child actress. It's empty. That's where the key I need is. We're turning on the lights and we're going to look again. My partner's side of the family, so with cousins and girlfriends and grandparents, they're a big bunch. Oh, that's so fun. I'm jealous. And I'm very scared. I love that. Yeah, okay, another thing. With it being Thanksgiving time, I've been seeing all of the videos about like the macaroni and cheese recipe that's really popular on TikTok right now. Macaroni and cheese has never been a Thanksgiving thing for us. And I know it is for so many people. And I love macaroni and cheese, so I feel like I'm missing out. But yeah, it's like not a side that we've ever had. Which I don't know if that's like a Canadian thing or just like a my family thing. But yeah. Even when I've like gone to Canada to celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, I don't know. Well, I haven't tasted it, Snuggly, so I can't say based off of taste. But I hear it's just, you know, the perfect combination of flavors. It might be a northerner thing. It might. Like, I can't speak for everybody up here. But my family's, you know, Canadian, so it might be Canadian thing. Trying to figure out if that's her in the car. Probably is the Canadians. Yeah, my sides would, because we don't do like casseroles either. Have I had your mom's mac and cheese? What a specific question to ask. Hey, Mods, have I had your mom's mac and cheese? But have I? I'm trying to remember. I just love mac and cheese. I bought a box of Kraft Dinner today. Have a love-hate really. I love the food of Thanksgiving, but I think it helps again that it's never been like a huge, big family gathering for me. So it is more just like we're eating feast and then we play card games and I lose and then I go to bed. And it's pretty great. It's a pretty great time. My side of the family does soul food versus my partner's family does a more traditional Thanksgiving with turkey. Oh, I mean, both very good. Both very good. I was trying to remember that. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I might have. It sounds familiar. But I feel like I would have remembered, you know, if I ate delicious macaroni and cheese, it would have stuck with me. Okay, let's go back to that room that the key wasn't in. Yeah, soul food Thanksgiving sounds delightful. My family, like, we're Canadian. And, oh my God, leave. Let me catch a break, sir. My family's very Canadian, but my mom, for her work, has ended up having to spend a lot of time in like the South and also Southeast parts of the country. And so she loves to like bring back her little recipes from that. So we've gotten really into grits and shrimp and grits. And I love grits now because of that. I love that she disappears, but there's nothing that she should be hiding from. God, I love grits. When they're like made, you know, made well, I think they're good. They can be made less well, but shrimp and grits. Are you saying where I am, you little bitch? You little enemy of the day. God damn it. It was all the bird, wasn't it? I should have freed the bird so he could attack little goblin man here. I just love food. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Good food, good. Bad food often also good if you have the right mindset. Right grind set. I was trying to think of the sides we have at, oh, Thanksgiving. would be like oftentimes turkey and gravy, and then some form of potatoes, either mashed potatoes. Sometimes my mom will do scalloped potatoes, which I love scalloped potatoes, but that's like slightly more Christmas than Thanksgiving. And then some form of, I was gonna say garbanzo beans. That's not it. Brussels sprouts. I don't know how I guess maybe I'm thinking of small circular things. Like roasted Brussels sprouts. As soon as we discovered roasted Brussels sprouts, the Brussels sprout game was forever changed. Oh, and stuffing and cranberry sauce. I think maybe that's it. Like, we don't do rolls either, or bread. Sometimes for roast dinners, we'll do like Yorkshire puddings, but not for Thanksgiving. Bonk him. Oh, yeah, bitch. Yeah, I love you. Thought scalloped potatoes had scallops in them. That, fair. I love Yorkshire pudding. I know, if you guys haven't had it, it's a little delicacy. It's like a eggy bread that's basically fried in fat, which is a great time. Yeah, I love bread, but yeah, it's weird. We like rolls are never a thing. I was a literal child. Yeah, that's fair. I probably have thought the same at one point, except I don't know. Scalped. I think we always said scalped potatoes, or we said it in a fast enough way that it was obvious that it wasn't scallops related. Oh, Yorkshire puddings. And speaking of things that are like English Canadian, we got Yorkshire puddings. Also, butter tarts. Shout out to butter tarts. Americans missing out on a delicious little treat that is a butter tart, which is very like a mincemeat pie kind of vibe. It's very Dickensian orphan snacks, but they're good, okay? Even if they're made with dried fruits, they're very delicious. Ooh, butter tart Baileys. I don't know how I would feel about that. Maybe it would be fine. I'm so sensitive when it comes to alcohol, I'm very picky. I tend to be a basic Bessie and just drink rum if I'm drinking liquor. I will say I had a vodka Red Bull when I went to the last event that I went to. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that key, and it's really upsetting me. Maybe I need to try the door first for some reason. Have a good dinner, Snuggly. Technically not Bailey's. It's by 40 Creek. Oh, interesting. That must be a Canadian brand then. Look at her stomp. And by look, I mean listen. Listen to her stomp. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm finding this game very challenging. And I'm feeling the sinking suspicion? The sinking realization that I might want to give up. And I'm very pro giving up. It's one of my better skills. I think also I've been talking too much about food. Hear about the Bailey's flavored cereal that came out in Why would you want that? LT, I think that would be good. I think this is one of those games that I would, oh man. Part of me wants to finish it on stream, but part of me is like, I feel like I would enjoy it a bit more if I was, just playing it in my own time. Not feeling the pressure to perform. I hope you all are enjoying my performance. This is my Eras tour, which there's only 3 concerts left, and she's gonna be in Vancouver, and I'm not gonna be there, and it's so sad. Everybody cry for me. I cry every time. It's pretty good, like it tells you what to do, but doesn't spoil it. Maybe okay. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. That oh wait, I have something I can do. I've been so dramatic, and there's a thing I can do this entire time. I'm crying, thank you, Ruby. Thank you for crying with me. I'm assuming we're crying about Taylor Swift and not my performance. What am I gonna do if I don't have a little Eras Tour live stream to watch every once in a while? I really enjoyed watching the same exact show like 20 times. I needed it. I need to put a poll up in the Discord of either next stream. Maybe I should just use the guide and play the entire game that way. Or we can start playing the next game I really want to stream, which is Siberia. So I'll put up a poll in the Discord later. She is in she's going to be in Vancouver for her next shows, which aren't until December 6th, 7th, and 8th. So she probably isn't right now because she's probably doing like Thanksgiving stuff. But yeah, Vancouver is her final stop of the entire tour. And I tried to get tickets, but I couldn't. And to be fair, I was also broke at the time. And I'm broke now. So like I'm not getting tickets. But where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? But yeah, she's so close and I am so far. But also, like, those are going to be insane shows because of course the rumors on the streets is that, you know, she's going to announce something at them, something. We have Reputation Taylor's version. We have the debut album, Taylor Swift Taylor's version. Yeah, feel free, LT, if you're in the Discord, if you're in my Discord, feel free to post it in there. If you're not in mine, I was gonna say you could post it in Syphy's and she'll be fine. She will survive if you post things for me in there. She'll probably be like, what is this? Yeah, it's the T-Swift season finale. I'm just so curious about what she's gonna do. Oh yeah, so she could announce those things. Or she could announce the movie that she's going to be directing. Or I'm assuming, and if they haven't, I'll be so upset, but I'm almost positive they've been filming a like behind the scenes documentary this entire time. And I want that so bad. I want a logistical breakdown of this entire tour so bad. So I'm hoping that might be an announcement. Like one of the albums would be really fun too, but I just really want, because they've been filming so much of her like content that we haven't seen, and I'm like, they gotta be using that for something. It's gotta be. All right, it's the bugs. Ah, bugs! Bugs on meat. Ah, the meat bugs. Yeah, I want behind the scenes. I want to know like how the decisions were made and like how she chose what outfit she was gonna wear and when and what order to do the eras in and what were her highlights. If she wants to share, what were the lowlights? Like, I just, God. Not to be parasocial, but I would like to know. I also just got the notification that what was going to be a very busy day in the future at work is now not, because we're canceling something, and I'm really happy about it. I love it when an inconvenient thing gets canceled, so my day gets a little bit easier. But also, oh my God, my work has been very busy lately. Why? I've sprayed the pesticide on all the meat, which made it better. There's a key. What was the gold key? Oh, the gold key was for the phone room. I was so excited for it. Yeah, it adds flavor. It's like a forbidden touch, a forbidden spice added on to the experience. It's like when you accidentally eat bug spray. I bet that's what I bet it tastes worse than that. I bet it is poisonous. Oh, Muska's cuddling up with his... It's locked. Girl, we have a key. Is it not for that? I was so sure. Maybe it's upstairs. It only kills pests. Yeah, I'm not a pest. That's so true, Chris. Oh my goodness. It only kills pests. And we are very cool adults who are not pest-like at all. And those are my affirmations. I tell myself every day in the mirror, I'm not a pest. I'm a very cool adult. It gets me through the day. Can you run? No. Stairs are for walking. These stairs are made for walking. The two genders. Pest, not a pest. And you gotta figure out where you fit in the dichotomy. Is this one the gold room? Yeah. Oh my god, the phone is ringing. What does it mean? Hello? Moshi moshi? Jennifer des? Oh, I really need to speak Spanish. That's the other update in my life, which has honestly been consistent for like a year, that I've needed to learn Spanish. The telephone wire has been cut. No! I didn't discover that last stream. Oh. There are some bottled drinks. We should probably take one for self-defense. A self-defense bottled drink. I'm remembering the stupid kids' room as well and how stressful that was. Looks like someone used this glass not long ago. There's still some liquid in the glass. Let's drink it. Ah. There's a silver key under the glass. I put the silver key. Ooh, okay. Let's save really quick before I click on this stuff, because I got a feeling Scissor Man is going to be in the closet or in the thing. Me at work, I need a bottle for self-defense. Okay, why? That is so fair, though. I feel like you look under the corner of the rug and it's just a little scissor guy, you know? Oh my god, I hope your music lessons go well. Sing beautifully, like the beautiful singer you are. Consistency. Oh my god. Laura Palmer, the main murder victim of Twin Peaks, which we will be watching tonight after the stream in my Discord server? Oh my god, she's in the game. Well, I guess Laura's dead now. New Laura death unlocked. I don't think that happened last time. Laura had a ranger. Don't judge her. The telephone wire has been cut. Maybe Laura was the one that had a little drink. Okay, I want to try. Do we think the silver key is the downstairs room? This was the gold key. And I don't see too much gold. Well, there's that. I don't see too much gold around here to imply why it should be the gold room. I like that the phone keeps ringing. Keeps us on our toes, reminds us that even if our loved ones' phone wires may be cut, they will still reach out to us. And even if you block people, they'll still reach out to you because the heart wants what it wants. And that's the moral of the story. Can I get in this room? Silver key? I'm like doing a... Oh. Yes. This seems good. I want to look at the bottle. What's in the bottle? There are several types of chemicals on the table. Huh. There's a notebook among the spell books. to bring time to a standstill. Are we in a, like, time stop? Stop the big clock at the clock tower. Who knew the way to freeze time was stopping the time book? Stopping the time book. A thing people say. All right, let's look at this cloud. Dead bird? It looks like the wall is carved in a mural. It's the clock tower! We gotta save the clock tower. Oh, we gotta move the shelf. The shelf's in the way. Can we, like, push this down? Oh, yeah. Girl, I love you. What is this? Really? You're just gonna... Dot, dot, dot. The mural depicts something performed in a room. I wonder if there's a room like this in the house somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's a room we can find. I don't know if I've seen it, but I got a sinking suspicion scary room for demonic ritual to stop the clock tower exists. We gotta stop the clock. Trying to think of where I'm gonna go. We're gonna go this way and we're gonna try and go up the ladder. And I'm pretty sure that will kill me, but then we can try a different option after. I just haven't done this yet. I haven't gone up this ladder. Oh, he's following. He's gonna see me climb up. And that's just gonna be really embarrassing that he'll know where I am. Okay, well now I'm embarrassed because what? Maybe he's afraid of ladders. I feel like this game does age me in spirit. Homicidal maniacs often have problems with peripheral vision. He's just really scared of heights. He doesn't want to fall down. I forgot to grab the car key. I think I'm going to grab this car key. And then I'm going to close up shop for stream for now. I know this was a very chatty stream, but I really liked that. I liked gabbing a little bit today. So, yeah, I'm going to save. And we'll just say that that's all for now. I'm going to put a poll in the Discord for if I should next time just play with a guide or if we want to move on to Siberia, a point-and-click adventure game. For those of you in here watching, I am going to be doing a continuing the Twin Peaks watching tonight in the Discord server. I might give myself like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to throw together some food. Let me quickly find someone that we can raid into, though, for those of you who aren't going to watch the Peaks. Oh, Trisha's live. We'll raid. We will wait, Twisha. Yeah, thank you all for being here. So we're gonna raid somebody playing Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure. That seems cool. And yeah, I hope that you all have a good night. Sweet dreams. And again, if you want to watch Twin Peaks, we'll start that up in, I'll say 15 minutes. In about 15 minutes in the Discord server. So yeah, all right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.